Good morning, star seeds. Hello, everybody, and good morning. It is early ass in the morning, and I don't care. Well, it's not that early, but I woke up at like 7:30. But I also been going to sleep early, so it is very early. But I wanted to see if maybe I was gonna do like a quick thing, like a astrology thing. I have some astrology cards here, and I thought I would share some astrology with your signs so you guys can get an idea of your signs and what they mean and how to work with them and all that stuff, okay? So, everybody likes hearing about their signs, so I'm going to talk about your signs and what they mean and stuff like that. Just a couple of things, not a long video. I'll try not to make it too long, but I have these, I've been studying astrology and practicing. So good morning, everybody. Angel Squad, hello, star seeds. Hello, empaths. Hello, psychics. Hello, mediums. How are you all? So, I wanted to talk about your elements in the sign and what the traits are. Okay, so let's talk about Leo really quick. So when I talk about the element, obviously that's air, water, fire, right? These are the elements. So like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are water. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are fire. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini are air, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn are earth elements. So now when we think about earth elements for Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, very grounded, right? Very like grounded people, right? They're earth. So whatever the earth does, the earth moves slowly. Like if you to date a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, they tend to move very slowly in relationships, right? So as far as an example, I'm a Virgo myself, and it takes me a long time to fall in love. Like I move very slowly with people when I'm in a relationship, or I can be really quickly. It's but I have a lot of different elements in my chart. So if you want to check your birth chart and you want to see where your birth chart lies and what you have, there's cafeastrology.com. You could check that out, and it's free there, right? You could check that. It's free. So anything, oh God, I look like shit. But anyway, being a Virgo, I'm noticing everything. Okay, so we got Aries here. Okay, Aries is the element of fire. The quality is cardinal. So let me just really quickly get this right here. So cardinal, fixed, mutable. All right, so when a sign is cardinal, right? So when your sign is cardinal, so if you're Aries, you're a fire chart, right? You're a fire. Your quality is cardinal. So cardinal people are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorns. Those are cardinal people. Keywords for the cardinals are initiators, ambitious, controlling, self-starters, assertive, pioneering leaders, enterprising, enthusiastic, active, and dominant. With those with this emphasis in the cardinal, like I said, cardinals, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, those with an emphasis in the cardinal signs love to start projects, but they may not always finish them. They are highly active, and you will likely never find one slacking off. Sometimes they will appear selfish or self-centered, but they are really just focusing on the task at hand. Okay, so when we talk about mutable, so I'm going to talk about the mutable, and then I'll talk about the signs, the actual individual signs. I'll go through all 12 signs. A mutable sign is Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And I have a lot of these signs in my chart, actually, so I'm very mutable. Keywords are adaptable, flexible, restless, sharp, changeable, conforming, versatile, resourceful. We're chameleons, pleasing, communicative, and transitional, with a tendency to please others. So Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces tend to be like this. With a tendency to please others, they can seem inconsistent or dishonest, because we do say things so much that people are like, is this real? Like, is she really feeling like this, or does he really? So if you meet a Pisces, a Gemini, a Virgo, or Sagittarius, they might overdo things to please you, and you might think that they're being fake, or this is they're just fake about it, but they're not actually. Some see mutable signs as pushovers. However, they really just want to contribute to the greater good and don't have an issue with adjusting to accommodate. They need change in their lives in order to feel that they are moving forward, okay? And fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Fixed. You think about the word fixed, right? That's like fixed. It's already done. Like it's already fixed. Like, what's fixed, don't break it. What's fixed, don't, if it's fixed, don't break it, is the point. Okay, so Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius are fixed signs. The keywords are stable, stubborn, inflexible, solid, purposeful, self-restraint, diligent, determined, persistent, confident, conservative, and maintaining. These fixed signs can be counted on for their stability and seemingly unalterable attitudes. They like to endure and maintain rather than to start a new change. Being stubborn and conservative, they have difficulty adjusting to new circumstances. However, when you need someone to depend on, they're the ones, okay? So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are very dependable people. I would say Virgos too, but also Virgos can be very like, whatever, fuck you, kind of like really, really like flighty and not caring, right? Okay, so let's go through the 12 signs. Okay, so we know what fixed means. Fixed means like, it's not easy to change. Mutable means you can get like, people can change you and change the way you think. Cardinal is somebody who's like very assertive, ambitious, controlling sometimes, right? So Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn is cardinal. Mutable is Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. And fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So we have Aries. Let's start with the Aries, the baby of the chart, right? I believe these are in order, but I might have mixed them up last night while I was doing readings. Okay. Aries is the element of fire, of course. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are the elements of fire, okay? So we have quality, you're a cardinal, okay? So remember, cardinal is somebody who's assertive. You could be controlling, a little bit assertive, like very assertive. Your ruling planet is Mars. Mars is the planet of conflict and chaos, okay? So I actually have the planets here too as well. So I kind of wanted to go through everything, but I'll go through what I can for now until my daughter has to go back to school. She has a little break right now. But because I have, actually, I'm going to go through them because it's nice to know, okay? So for the Aries, your planet is, the ruler is Mars, okay? You're associated with the first house. I also have the houses and everything here. So this is like a great chart to learn. If you guys want to learn anything about astrology, this is great. It literally explains everything on cards here. Aries, element is fire. The quality is cardinal. Its ruling planet is Mars, okay? Mars is the theme is action, and it rules you, Aries. Keywords are energy, aggression, sex drive, assertion, competition, personal power, passion, ambition, courage, anger, temper, strength, leadership. Mars is the Roman god of war and conflict. Mars shows you how to respond to conflict and challenge in your life. The sign that Mars is in also indicates your level of motivation and where your ambitions come from. Mars makes it through a sign in about 1 month, okay? All right, so your ruling planet is Mars. I would just describe Mars. Your association is the first house. Your symbol is the ram, and your phrase is I am. So for Aries, it's I am, okay? So if you say to Aries, you are I am. So Aries is I am this, I am that. They could possibly talk about themselves a lot too. Opposite sign is Libra. When we say the opposite sign, this is a sign that's in opposition, right? Meaning that it could be a challenge. If a Libra and an Aries were to date, it's a challenge. And I know because I've dated an Aries before and I'm a Libra rising. So it was a challenging relationship. Like we would challenge each other. Like, I'm better, So your keywords are active, aggressive, enthusiastic, impulsive, rash, optimistic, leader, egotistical, self-centered, and youthful. A lot of Aries tend to have a lot of energy. Very, very energetic people, okay? Okay, so now we got Libra. Let's move on to Libra. Your element is air. Your quality is a cardinal. Your ruling planet is Venus. Now, I'm a Libra rising, okay? So ruling planet is Venus, associated in the 7th house. Symbol is the scales, the balancing scales. That's your symbol. The phrase is I balance, okay? And opposite sign is Aries, like we just talked about. Keywords, artistic, narcissistic, charming, diplomatic, outgoing, polished, peaceable, judgmental, indecisive. Now the planet Venus, because you are ruled by the planet Venus, and the theme is pleasure, rules Taurus and Libra. So it rules Taurus and Libra. Keywords, pleasure, relationships, love, emotional expression, beauty, sexuality, affection, friendship, attraction, indulgence, sensuality. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. What's the matter, baby? You don't feel good? Come here, lay down. Don't be cuddle, baby. Lay down. Lay down, mommy. Lay down while I explain this. Come here. Okay. You don't feel good? You have to go back to school?
What?
You don't feel good because you have to go back to school?
No, I want to go back to school.
Okay, maybe all right. So, Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. The sign that Venus is related to is how you interact with others in love, relationships, and friendships. This planet shows you how to express your sexual attraction and what you're attracted to in others. Venus is a sign for about 1 month. Remind you now, if you have like, let's say I have Leo in my Venus, and I have my rising sign is Libra. Okay, so these the sun, moon, rising, and Venus, these are aspects of your being. Like, so the sun represents you, your personality, your ego, basically, right? How you see yourself and who am I, whatever. Your moon sign represents your emotions. Your rising sign is how people view you.
Hello?
Children. All right. Go see who that is, please. Get your ass up.
Hello? Who this?
Oh yeah, are you doing school right now?
Yes. Oh, I gotta go in a couple minutes.
Okay, so we did Libra, Aquarius, okay? Can you take that in?
I can't.
Yes, you can. Stop playing with me.
Mommy, I want to do it here. I want to do my school. I need to.
I'm gonna be talking.
Yeah, but while I'm on mute, when I have to go off mute, you got it.
Okay, so you go like this to me when you have to go off mute. Okay? But how are you gonna pay attention if I'm over here yapping?
Then don't get out.
Girl, you're making this video
off,
unprofessional.
Get off of live.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. So anyway, we're on to Aquarius.
I can't pay attention then. You gotta go and.
No, you gotta get out of my room.
No,
Yo, she took over my desk. Look.
But you need to get off live.
You need to get off live. Okay. Anyway, oh my God, I wanted to finish. Do you ever let me finish anything?
All the time.
Don't wink your eye at me. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Yeah. Is it funny?
You were laughing.
Eliana will act like she's not scared of me, but then when I get the serious face, she's like, wait, are you serious right now? Because I'm hardly ever yelling at her. Then when I do, she's like, wait, are you serious right now? I'm like, I try to keep the serious face, but it's so hard to be mean to a kid. I can't help it. All right, we were on Aquarius. All right, let me take this phone into the other one.
Some water.
You need a punch in your mouth. You need water? You need water? You have feet? You have legs? Go walk and get the water.
I can't. There's 3 more minutes.
Girl,
I have to go.
if you don't, hold on, guys.
I have school. My break ends in.
Oh, you have school. Oh my God, it's so hard. You have to sit at a desk in the house. Oh my God.
I'm gonna miss you though. You gotta come
Okay,
back.
all right, you'll be all right. You'll live.
Well, okay, when you're done, you gotta come back.
All right, shut up. So, my house is full of people, and I love people, and I love when people are here, but sometimes I'm like, get the fuck out, right? So anyways, let me just plug this in. I'm so sorry, you guys, working. All right, so I'm sorry. People are calling my phone. All right, so Aquarius. We were on the Aquarius, right? Okay. She is smart. She's very smart. We were on the Aquarius, and Aquarius is the element of air. The quality is fixed. Your ruling planet is Uranus. Uranus. Your ruling planet is Uranus. So let me see what Uranus has to say about you. Because Uranus is important. We have to see if you take it with lube or without. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. The theme for you is change, okay? So Uranus represents change, Sometimes you have hemorrhoids, sometimes you don't, sometimes you push too hard, sometimes you don't. Sorry, no. Okay, Aquarius. Your ruling sign is Uranus. So Uranus, it's Uranus. Uranus. Do you guys ever notice when I'm on Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, I get mad doofy? Is this the energy of you guys? I love it. Because that's the kind of, I do have a lot of Aquarius. I have Gemini and I have Libra in my chart. I'm a Libra rising. I'm an Aquarius moon, and I have mad Gemini in my chart, so duh. Okay. Okay. Theme is change. Obviously, Uranus rules Aquarius. I'll never stop laughing every time I say that. Keywords are opportunity, sudden events, dramatic change, science revolutions, invention, purpose, new beginnings, self-expression, originality, technology. Uranus is Uranus is the god of the sky and the universe. Ooh, that's interesting. See, I'm learning with you. So, Uranus is a sign for Uranus is in the sign for 7 to 8 years. Wow. The sign this planet is in can show you how to take change, either as an opportunity or as a crisis. Uranus also influences our mind life crisis. Okay. So I'm kind of putting the signs together with the thing. So, all right, Gemini. Let's get on Gemini. My favorite sign ever. I mean, it's funny because I really either get along with Geminis or I'm like, get the frick away from me, bitch. But most Geminis I get along with very well. At first, they look at me weird because, like, I give them the Virgo traits and I'm very, like, giving. And they're like, is she being fake with me? And then they realize I'm, like, very loyal just like them. And I'm riding that bitch to the end, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding till the wheels fall off. And then Geminis fall in love with me because they're like, that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but at first they question me a lot because of, they don't know if I'm genuine or not, but because I'm, you know, whatever. Okay. Gemini, your element is air. Your quality is mutable. Okay. It's funny because people say Geminis are like mad hard-headed. They don't listen. Like they just do what they want. But funny thing is when Gemini loves you, especially in a relationship, I would say when they love you, I would say that they will bend their will for you, which they won't do that for just anybody. Geminis are very, like, if they go somewhere and, like, let's say, and I know plenty of Geminis who have done this, okay? My sister's also a Gemini, but I'm comparing, like, to the Geminis that I've known in my life. If they go out to eat or something and the let's say the fork is dirty or something, see me, I'll take the fork and I'll wash it. Like, I'll just probably go and just wash it, like, right there. But they will be like to the waiter, excuse me, this fork is dirty. Like they will let them know. They're not gonna sit there and like they're not gonna pay for something and it's not gonna be the quality they want, you know? Geminis are known for that. Like if I'm gonna pay for something, it better be high quality because I'm not gonna pay for something and it's disgusting and it's dirty and you're gonna fucking, the time was 10:01 when you started talking. I'll check that angel number for everybody. They're not gonna like, and there's some Geminis, they'll be completely rude about it. Like, this fork is dirty, how dare you, you know? And they tend to be like that, like very like high maintenance. They can be very high maintenance. Geminis don't like low quality stuff. Like most Geminis, I know that when you look at their closets, most of their stuff is high quality. Okay, they're dressed nice. They can be you know, but it's like depending on also how the person was raised too. But a real Gemini's quality, they don't like things like that. Okay, so your ruling planet is Mercury, just like my ruling planet is Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, obviously, and Mercury is about to go in retrograde, I believe tomorrow or today. I think it's going in retrograde. So here we go with the X's popping back up. So if anybody comes back from your past, please don't do it. Hello. Mercury is the planet of communication. It rules Gemini and Virgo. The keywords are intellect, education, communication, messenger, the traveler, reasoning, memory, speaking skills, mental activity. Mercury is the Roman god of communication and the messenger. So I would associate Archangel Gabriel with Mercury because he was always the messenger, right, of God. So in your chart, the astrological sign that Mercury is, it indicates how you reason, how you communicate and interact intellectually with others. It also governs short-term travel. Mercury makes it through a sign in about 15 days. We will go over like the planets and how they look and like the houses and what's in that house and what that house represents. So let's say if the chart is 12 of them, one of them represents the home, one of them is the finances, one of them, whatever sign you have in that chart and whatever planet you have in that chart, it will represent and it will show you that is how you deal with, let's say, love or family and things like this. Because I do astrology for dummies, because let me just tell you, I don't like math. I'm not a math person. When it comes to all that, to the third degree and to the left and tilted, I don't give a fuck about all that. I just want to know, like, what house is in there and why, because like sometimes when you date someone, if you do look at their chart, believe me, they use charts to predict things that were going to happen. You can predict the relationship and how it's going to go, to be honest with you, through astrology. You really can. All right, so we did Gemini. Let's get to Pisces. Pisces, okay? Virgo's opposite sign, okay? Gemini's opposite sign is Sagittarius, okay? So for Pisces is Virgo. It's our opposite sign, which I tend to, when I get around Pisces people, it's always like we get along very well because I can get along with just anybody. But if you really take a Virgo and a Pisces together to get along, like it's hard, especially if your mom's a Pisces or you're a Virgo or things like this, right? Pisces element is the water. Quality is mutable. So if you guys didn't miss the beginning, I explained what all these mutable and the planets. I explained that in the beginning of the video so you could look back at it. This is astrology lessons for dummies, for me too, because I'm learning with you, you know? Because astrology is not easy, okay? So we learn together. It's better like that. We teach each other like that. Element is water. The quality is mutable. Your ruling planet is Neptune. So let's see what Neptune represents, okay? So Pisces' ruling planet is Neptune. You're associated with the 12th house. Symbol is the fish. Your phrase is I believe. Your opposite sign is the Virgos. And your keywords are receptive, imaginative. You could be depressed sometimes because of it. Intuitive, because you're very emotionally intuitive and very empathic and very psychic. And emotional, you could be lazy. I've seen a lot of Pisces that could be very lazy. When it comes to cleaning, they don't like doing that shit. Psychic, mystical, impractical, empathic, okay? Your ruler is Neptune. So let's see what your ruler is about. Your theme is spirituality. See what I'm saying? All Pisces people, they're very either really spiritual or they're just like, get that shit away from me, you know? Their rules, obviously Pisces. Keywords are illusion, imagination, intuition, dreams, discovery, mystery, psychic powers, inspiration, higher self, progress, subtlety. Your Neptune is the god of the sea. Okay, so Neptune is the god of the sea. You are the element of water. You are Pisces, the fish. Like, you are a part of the water clan. Like, that's your place. Like, when you want to feel calm and you want to feel at ease, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you have to go to the water. Just like I'm getting strong activation right here in the crown chakra. You have to go to the water. Just like when Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorns, they feel ungrounded. They have to go outside into nature. When you got Aries, Leo, and Sag, I would say like the desert would be good for you to go ground, right? Because it's like fiery looking, right? And it's sand. It's like, and for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, honestly, the element of air is everywhere. So you probably could ground anywhere, which is you're lucky for that. You know, it's like you can go outside and feel at home anywhere. Okay, so Neptune shows you how to connect with the spiritual world and your intuition. Neptunian energy is Piscean energy, which is it's very intuitive. This is like an intuitive sign, okay? You want to know if somebody's good for you, ask your Pisces friend. They are very intuitive. If they're not some psycho retard, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some of them are like, I don't like him. Like, you know, but it's like because they don't like themselves. But if they love themselves and they're healed, like, you ask them, like, what do you think about this person, okay? So it's connected with the spiritual world and your intuition, okay? It is also associated with your goals, ideas, and idealistic vision of the world. Neptune is in the sign for the 14 years. For 14 years, wow. Okay, we did Pisces. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is the water, obviously. Quality is fixed, so that means you can't really change a Scorpio's mind. They're going to be like that, like, I'm telling you, for like future dates or whatever, if you meet someone and they're this sign, you'll know a lot about their qualities and you kind of like read them without tarot cards type of thing, right? Because that's what astrology is, right? It's intuition and facts, right? This is science, not even spiritual. It's like scientific shit. So Scorpio is water, quality is fixed. Your ruling planet is Pluto. You're associated with the 8th house. Your symbol is the scorpion or the eagle. Phrase is I desire. Opposite sign is Taurus, so you would have like tough time with a Taurus. Keywords: imaginative, passionate, dramatic, obstinate, sexual, obviously, subtle, intense, secretive, possessive, idealistic. your ruling planet is Pluto. So I want to see what it says about Pluto here. So Pluto is the theme is transformation, right? If you think about the tarot, the Scorpio, the death card is associated with Scorpio, and that represents a rebirth and a transformation, a death and a rebirth, okay? Interesting, right? How the tarot lines up with astrology. So that's why I love using tarot, because it is so connected to everything, right? Pluto. Theme is transformation. It rules Scorpio. The keywords are death, rebirth, change, regeneration, destruction, insight, reincarnation, elimination, society, politics, mass consciousness. Pluto is the god of the underworld. The god of the underworld, okay? Like Hades type of energy, right? Where Pluto is in your chart, it shows which part of your life you will experience change in, endings and new beginnings. Pluto is the planet that influences war and generational movements involving revolution. It stays in a sign for 20 years. I have Scorpio in my Mars, right? And I think it's the 8th house, and that deals with my family and stuff like that. So when it comes to that, I deal with my family with mystery, and like it's you know, this, that's why you got to look at where your chart. Anyway, let's get to Leo. I can't believe Leo wasn't first. How was Leo not first? Yeah, 20 years on, I know. How was Leo not first? So Leo is the element of fire, right? The quality is fixed, meaning, again, very stubborn people energy. Leo people can be like, all about me, and I don't care about your feelings, and they don't mean to do it. Literally, it's injected in their DNA, okay? Their element is fire. Their quality is fixed. But when you get to know a Leo, and if they love you, they will do anything for you. Like, literally, I've had guy Leo friends that would, like, I'd be like, what are you doing? They'd leave me like $100 and be like, here, go get yourself your nails done. I'm like, bro, like, you're not my boyfriend. They're like, I don't care. Just go get your nails done. This shit's so crazy. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they are. Like, like if they see your toes are not done, they're not going to make fun of you. They're just going to be like, here's some money. Go fix those. You know what I'm saying? I've had that happen. Like, because I don't like to do my nails or my feet. And like, I have like guy Leo friends, even girl Leo friends. They'd be like, bruh, here, like, go get your nails done. I'm like, I don't do my nails. They're like, you better go get your nails done. I just give you $100. I'm like, okay, fine. If you're paying for it, why not, right? So, Leos are fire. They're fixed. Ruling planet is the sun. They're associated with the house, the 5th house, right? Their symbol is the lion, obviously. Their phrase is, I will, right? I will, okay? And their opposite sign is Aquarius. So Leo and Aquarius will bump heads, right? Or they can get along. Opposites are usually, if they attract, they attract. But if they don't get along, there's not in the world you could do to get them to get along, okay? Keywords are creative, prideful, obviously, noble, and what I said that, noble about Leos, generous, extravagant, egotistical, dramatic, powerful, opinionated, and romantic. I said, like, depends. If the person loves you, the Leo loves you, the Leo male, he's so... Okay, so for you ladies who like a man to take full control of a relationship and do everything for you, like as far as, not everything for you, as far as like be the man, right? And you want to feel protected, you want to feel strong around them, right? For women who like that type of man, he could tend to be controlling too. Like, you're not gonna do this, you can't do that. Like, if you like that kind of energy with somebody's like, baby, you're not doing that, you're not, you know, because there's controlling was like, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. But then there's controlling like, no, baby, I don't like when you do that. It doesn't look good on you. If you like a man like that who's assertive, aggressive, and strong and powerful and walks into a room and everybody is going to probably look at them, and so you might have to play the background role a lot, a Leo would be good for you. There's 2 different aspects to every sign's beings, right? There's the good and the bad. So if something great is about a sign, just look at what the bad qualities of it would be, because it could be in any sign. It doesn't matter what sign. The person could just be a fucking piece of shit because that's how they are. You know what I'm saying? Signs have nothing to do with it, literally. Like, so if you see a person carries the qualities of a sign, then you know that they are astrologically aligned with their soul purpose. But if the person just rears off the track of their full soul purpose and their full life's mission, they won't be the way the sign is. They'll just be however the fuck they want because they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me too, Zen. Sagittarius, element is fire. The quality is mutable. The planet, did I tell you guys, The sun. Oh no, I didn't talk about that. Okay, I'm sorry. So Leo is ruled by the sun, obviously. Leo is ruled by the sun. So the sun is. Give me a second. I mean, I know about it, but I just want to just read it what it says because it's better. The sun is the theme is vitality, right? You think about the sun when you go out in the sun. What does it do? It's like gives you energy. It's good for you. Actually, it helps open your third eye as well if you do some sun gazing when the sun is about to go down. When the sun the what is it called? When the sun's going down at dawn, like dusk, whatever the hell you call it, I don't know. The sun's going down, but it helps you vitalize your third eye, right? So keywords are outward self, identity, personality, social self, vibrance, ego, willpower, consciousness, life force, creativity, and individuality. If you are a sun sign in Leo, the sun travels through the 12 signs of the zodiac in 1 year, staying in each sign for about 1 month, okay? Your sun sign represents how others see you and how you see yourself in the world. This is your personality and your sense of identity, okay? Sagittarius. Okay, so I'll see you later. Sagittarius is fire element. Quality is mutable. The ruling planet is Jupiter. It's associated with the 9th house. The symbol is the archer or centaur. So, you know, the centurion, half man, half horse. Yeah, they did exist in the mythological times, right? Phrase is I see. The opposite sign is Gemini. So Sagittarius and Gemini, because they're both very flighty and airy signs, their conversations would be a mess, okay? Because Sagittarius, they speak quickly, they're loud, they want to be heard, and then Gemini wants to always be right, so it's going to be a problem, right? Keywords are ambitious, optimistic, independent, philosophical, energetic, careless, expansive, blunt, pushy, and adaptable, like I was saying, okay? That's for Sagittarius, and your ruler is Jupiter. So let's see what Jupiter is saying. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, right? It rules Sagittarius, obviously. Keywords: good luck, optimism, success, fortune, abundance, health, knowledge, philosophy, career, money, possessions, comfort, and higher education. Jupiter is the god of honor, wisdom, and knowledge, okay? How will you make your fortune? The best career for you and your earthly attainments are shown in where Jupiter is in your chart and which sign is connected with it. Jupiter stays in one sign for 6 to 8 months. Wow. The sun is, I think, the only one that goes to every planet and stays there for a month and moves along, right? Or the moon too. I'm not sure. I'll check on that next. But every other thing, if you see, they stay in one sign for like a long time, right? So it means that you have a long chance, like a cycle, say 6 to 8 month cycle to complete and change whatever that part of your life is that you need to change about yourself. Capricorn. Element is earth. The quality is cardinal. Ruling planet is Saturn, associated with the 10th house. The symbol is the goat. The phrase is I use. That's fucked up. Opposite sign is Cancer. Keywords are reserved, perfectionist, prudent, secure, practical, domineering, patient, determined, and materialistic. And I always say that, and people are like, why are you saying Capricorns are materialistic? That's what they're known for. Like, okay, so let's you know, what was your ruling planet? Is Saturn, okay? Saturn is your ruling planet. So let's see what Saturn's saying. Okay. Saturn is the theme, the theme of restriction, okay? The theme is restriction. It rules Capricorn. Keywords are responsibility, lessons, challenges, ethics, discipline, fate, obstacles, limitations, patience, karma, maturity, perseverance, realism, and triumph. Saturn in the god of the harvest is the god of harvest, agriculture, and justice. Saturn remains in Mercury retrograde is coming up, y'all. I swear to God, I'm already doing the like that happens to me all the time because I'm ruled by Mercury. Okay, Saturn remains in each sign of the zodiac for about 2 years. Wow. This planet shows you what kind of limitations and challenges you can expect in life, as well as how to overcome them. Saturn is associated with the process of maturity. Taurus. Element is earth. your quality is fixed. You cannot really change a Taurus's mind. It's very hard to do that, okay? The ruling planet is Venus. Venus is the planet of love, right? Planet of creativity and love and beauty. Let's see what that is. Why is the Virgo here? Okay. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope it's not boring the hell out of you. I think it's good for us to learn these, but you know, well, it depends on the person. I like to learn astrology, so it depends on the people, right? So Venus is so Taurus is ruling planet is Venus. It's associated with the second house. Symbol is the bull. The phrase is I have, and the opposite sign is Scorpio. Keywords are affectionate, resistant, passionate, dependable, practical, possessive, determined, stubborn, and materialistic. Taurus also as well tend to be that as well, okay? Yeah, it's good to learn about different signs too. And then, you know, if you're going to like meet somebody and you find out their signs, you kind of know like what their like main things about, but remembering that their birth chart could also really influence the way they are as well, okay? So Venus is the planet of pleasure, okay, rules Taurus and Libra. So Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus. Keywords are pleasure, relationships, love, emotional expression, beauty, sexuality, affection, friendship, attraction, indulgence, sensuality. Venus is the god of love and beauty. The sign that Venus is in, that Venus is in, it relates to how you interact with others in love, relationships, and friendships. This planet shows you how to express sexual attraction and what you are attracted to in others. Venus is in a sign for about 1 month. That's not a long time to get that attraction and sexuality under control, right? I had a dream about mermaids last night that I ended up like leading a pack of mermaids into the water. It was very interesting. They came to me and they were like, "Hi, you're home." And then I jumped in the water and like I was like, "Wait, what? I don't even like water." Like, was I a mermaid? I guess I was. All right. Okay, so Virgo. We're on the sign of Virgo, okay? Virgo is the element is earth. Quality is mutable. The ruling planet is Mercury, the planet of communication. We're associated with the 6th house. Symbol is the Virgin. Phrase is I analyze. And the opposite sign is Pisces. Keywords are modest, picky, logical, analytical, melancholy, practical, perfectionist, industrious, nagging, and helpful. I like that description of Virgos because it's so accurate. Mercury. Theme, communication. It's the planet of Mercury is the planet of communication. So it rules Gemini and Virgo, okay? So if you have a Gemini and a Virgo, 2 things will happen. Either they'll have the best conversations ever or shit will go real bad real fast, okay? So it's like, you know, I feel like, yeah, that's a whole fact. Like 2 Gemini and Virgo, like I know a lot of Gemini and Virgo couples. Actually, a lot of people in my family that are married, they're Gemini and Virgo. They go great together, right? But if they argue a lot, it's bad, right? So but a lot of Gemini and Virgos end up being together because they're great at communicating. They're great at listening and talking, right? So stubborn as fuck. I'm actually not that stubborn. It's just sometimes I gotta say that my ego gets the best of me, so I have to like control that because sometimes I'll be like, I know everything, so nobody can teach me nothing. But then like if someone does know more than me or they're saying something that makes sense, I will listen and be quiet. Like I'm the type of person who will sit back and be like, you're right, I'm wrong. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and argue over anything. I'm not an arguer, first of all. If I'm in a relationship, someone argues with me, before I fight back, I'm gonna leave, take a drive or something, or take a walk because I don't want to say something I'm gonna regret. Because when I say stuff, I can hurt you with my words, worse than my fists. My fists hurt, but my words kill. Like I don't like to do that because, you know, I don't want to put nobody in the hospital over what I said to them. Motherfuckers be in the straitjacket 2 days later. I hate myself. I'm ugly. I'm stupid. I'm worthless. My dick is small. No, evil. No. Evil. No. Okay, theme, communication. That's the thing about the Virgos. They're very, like, quiet, but, like, they're so fucked up when they fucking get mad. Okay, theme is communication. My dad is a Libra. You hear him? I'm feeling so bad. Yeah, Libras. I'm a Libra rising. So if I'm a Virgo and a Libra rising, forget about it. The words that are coming out of my mouth are going to be very blunt. But I expect people to be the same way with me. If somebody's like, yo, bitch, like you what are you doing in your face? You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I pick a pimple or something, or they're like, hello, you look crazy right now. Like, I'd rather them tell me than me sit there. Like, that's just like not real to me. I want to, like, whatever you're really feeling, because if you don't say what you're really feeling, what happens? What do you think happens when we don't express our true feelings? They come out later when you're mad, right? So if you don't tell like your wife, like, babe, you're gaining a little weight, like, you know, you need to lose weight. That's at that moment, if you don't tell her, even if it hurts her feelings, because when you get mad, you're like, you fat fucking bitch. That's why I don't want to fuck you, because you're fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta talk about it when it's happening. So anyway, we're on Virgo, and Virgo is I analyze. Opposite sign is Pisces. We went through that. Look back at it, because I do talk in between. I apologize for that. I'm not all professional, but I try. Right. So your keywords for the Virgos. So theme is the communication. It's ruled by Mercury, right? Virgo and Gemini. Gemini and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Keywords are intellect, education, communication, messenger, travel, reasoning, memory. My memory is crazy. Speaking skills, mental activity. That's me. Mercury is the Roman god of communication and the messenger, okay? In your chart, the astrological sign that Mercury is in indicates how you reason, communicate, and interact intellectually with others. It also governs short-term travel. Mercury makes it through a sign in about 15 days. Ooh. Okay, so we got Virgo. Let's get to Cancer. Ooh, Cancer, my darlings. Funny, my daughter is a Cancer. She's a rising Virgo, and I have North Node in my Cancer, okay? Cancer, element is water. Your quality is cardinal, okay? Your ruling planet is the moon. That's weird because, look, I have the moon right here, right next to Cancer, and that never happens. The moon, and associated with the 4th house, right? Your symbol is the crab, obviously, and the phrase is I feel, okay? Because Cancers feel everything. Opposite sign is Capricorn, okay? Capricorn's Misha. Misha. Where's Misha at? Oh, I can't hear right now. Opposite sign is the Capricorn. So they like bump heads, or they can get along really well. Depends, you know. Element is water, quality is cardinal, ruling planet is the moon, 4th house. The crab, I feel. Opposite sign is Capricorn. Keywords are emotional, receptive, generous, yes, loyal, imaginative, sympathetic. And I'd tell Misha all the time, she's a Cancer, stop feeling bad for people. Sympathetic, contradictory, moody, intuitive, family oriented. These are all very true about Cancers, okay? And then we got theme is emotions, right? You're ruled by the moon. The moon is your ruling planet. Your theme is the emotions. Your keywords are instinct, subconscious emotions, intuition, childhood, inner personality, intimate self, primal energy, receptivity, cycles. Moon sign. I mean, you know, the moon is cycles, right? You got full moons, half moons, blah, 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 moons, crescent moons, all those moons. Moon sign is in each sign of the zodiac for about 2 to 3 days each month. 2 to 3 days each month. So now these emotions are up and down, right? It travels through all the signs during the course of a month. Now you think about a Cancer, and they tend to be very emotional and up and down, and like, you know, they go very cyclical for Cancers. Like my daughter will be happy one second, crying the next. Like it's very cyclical, and it's because that's how the moon. You're ruled by the moon. So think about these aspects, right? Like I'm ruled by the planet of communication. I have to be talking to someone all the time. I have to be doing something. I have to be reading or learning something, right? So it's very mind driven, right? But for the Cancers, you think about the moon, that's why they're up and down. They, you know, give a Cancer a day and they'll be like a brand new person. One day they'll be like, I hate everybody. The next day they're like, hey, I feel so beautiful. Look at me. I am the best, right? So that's like the moon. The moon looks sad one day, it looks full and bright the next, and then it's like, you know, oh, I'm going away for a couple of days, so now like it gets sad, you know? So it's like that, you know what I'm saying? And the moon is, you know, if the moon gets too big, it will cause a tsunami and stuff like that. So think about that, okay? So your moon sign represents your internal personality in your childhood, okay? It shows your emotional response to situations, how you interact intimately with other people, okay? And Oh, we did everything. Okay, great. We went through all the signs. Okay, so that's that for all the signs. Okay. So this like goes into detail about the splay chart and the seesaw chart, but I don't know about all these, so I have to learn them before I can teach anybody anything. I must learn it myself. I am in the process of learning all of this stuff. So everything I learn, I share, because what's the point of having knowledge if I can't share it with everybody? There's so many things. Second quadrant, third quadrant, first quadrant. There's a lot. I'll learn about all this stuff and explain it. Like I said, I like to explain it. Wow. Oh, okay. So let's real quickly go through this, because I guess you guys can look back at what I just said. Let's quickly go through these. So these are the houses, okay? So I just said you're like Aries is ruled by the first house, right? So we have all the houses here and what they're ruled by. So the cadent houses. This is 3, 6, 9, and 12. You could look back at this and remember which like Aries is ruled by the first house. So I would be talking about Aries with this one. So the Aries would be in the angular houses, okay? So houses 1, 4, 7, and 10. Cardinal signs, okay? And that is actually here. Okay, so I'll tell you right now. See how this is? That's why these cards are good. So we got cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs, okay? So fixed signs. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are ruled by the 2nd, the 5th, the 8th, and 11th houses. This is called the succedent houses, okay? Cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. These are houses 1, 4, 7, and 10. These are called the angular houses, okay? Then we got the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. This is houses 3, 6, 9, and 12, and this is the cadent houses, okay? So if I mentioned any of your signs in that, so remember what your sign is. Don't try to remember everybody else's. Remember what your sign is. And so, like, if you're in house 1, 4, 7, and 10 in the angular house and you're a cardinal sign, your keywords are taking action, you're ambitious, restless, self-motivated, active, lifestyle, leaders, self-starters, and patient. The angular houses form the angles in one's chart. Okay. The ascendant and the midhaven, the imam and the descendant. These sections are the first to be developed and considered to have the most influence in the chart. These are the houses associated with action and ambition. So if you were in the cadent houses, house 3, 6, 9, and 12, a mutable sign. That's me. I'm one of these. Keywords are adaptable, flexible, analytical, communicative, intellectual, fluid, education, focus on knowledge. Cadent houses are the last in the series. They are often seen as the least influential in the chart. Many planets in these houses indicates a flexible and adaptable personality. You may have an easier time going with the flow and adjusting to circumstances. Are you joking me? Yeah. This is my sign, like mutable. And it says you may have an easier time going with the flow and adjusting. That's funny. That is fucking hilarious. Literally says it right there. I'm not kidding. That is fucking funny. Okay. And then if you are a fixed sign, right? If you're a fixed sign, and that's 2, 5, 8, and 11. This is the succedent houses, okay? So keywords are resourceful. Keywords are resourceful, dependable, stubborn, slow to change, patient, focus on stability and the future. The succedent houses come after the angular ones. These houses are secondary in order of importance, often showing support influences. A majority of these houses can show someone who is dependable and strives for stability, but they may also be stubborn and resist change. Okay, so we went through those. Let me put down what we went through already. And then over here we got... Oh, okay. So look, it even goes through the water signs, air signs, earth signs, fire signs. We already know about all that. Oppositions, the squares, all that. So ascendant and rising and descendant, midhaven. We'll go through all that next time. So we'll talk about like what the ascendant means. And so, oh, look, I even got all the houses. I could explain to you the 12th house, the 11th house. We'll explain all that. So we already talked about the houses and how we talked about the signs and the qualities of the signs. We talked about the planets that rule them. So that's good. And we also talked about which you are, the fixed, cardinal, or mutable, right? And we talked about which house you're in. So now when we get to the next one, it'll be perfect because we can talk about the houses themselves, and so you'll know your sign, you know your house, you know what you are, what planet you rule by. So now all I have to do is go through the houses with you, and the rest of the stuff is just like it's all relative. Like, you know, the rest of the stuff is a lot of information, but the more I learn, the more I'll share. So I feel like that was a pretty good lesson. What do you guys think? I think I did a good job, the teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher too, right? So hopefully one day I can have classes and teach people how to do things like how to be a psychic, how to suck dick, no, I'm just kidding. How to give good head, how to give the massive good brains. No, I'm just kidding. Oh God, why do I have to kill every video with something nasty at the end of it? Anyway, I love you guys. And I will talk to you guys soon. So remember, next time we're going to go through the houses. Okay, so you already know the signs and their qualities and all that stuff. So how was this lesson? I hope you guys liked it. You know, I'm a Virgo. You got to say, good job, Flo. You did a good job. I'm a Virgo. You got to say that to us. We don't think we did a great job unless somebody's like, that was great. Thank you. You know. No, but anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you learned something off this lesson today. I love you. I will see you guys later. My new cards are coming in. They're like gold and black. These shits are fire. I paid like $60 something dollars for them, almost $70. I cannot wait to use them. So later on, I want to try to do some mediumship if nobody's here. If like the home is like free of people, I'm gonna do the mediumship. What's today? Friday? It's Friday. Today is Friday. But if people don't leave, I'll just do the mediumship in my room because I have some personal clients that I have to get to. But if nobody leaves today, I can't focus on personal people because there's too many people around here. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.